The next person to speak will be Sam Bellamio. You'll have 2 minutes, followed by Alex Zimerman.
Yep, it's Sam Bellamio here with StandUP-America. Could you hold the sign for me?
Yes, sir.
So I'm with StandUP-America. We're a local organization that you are well aware of because the only day this day exists is because of us telling you the citizens need to give you input and you to give us feedback, you know, because this is our council. This is what we created. This is the instrument we created, right? So I would like to touch on the fact that you had 2 weeks summer break, then you have 2 months break for the budget when you have 3 assistants doing all this work for you, and then you have 2 weeks off for the winter. You basically don't work for 180 days. This is our tax dollars that you're wasting for $135,000. But let's get off that point because I have the other point to make that this meeting is during the work hours. Well, everyone's at work, so no one can come and participate. I'm on all of your emails. I guess you're just going to go on the phone, so it's not important what I'm saying. So I get all your emails, and none of you bring this up. You really don't want citizen participation. Do you understand what this day is meant for? To get feedback from the citizens. Why aren't you asking for it? Why aren't you pressuring it? Why don't you go out to the organization and say, hey, today is the day we created for you to speak? Maybe because you only do 15 minutes for citizens to speak, because you only want 7 people out of 2 million to speak, that you're afraid this room's going to be packed. Well, the reason why we keep going down economically is because people aren't in the discussion. The communities aren't in discussion. You have a process you take care of. You give awards to people for 10, 20 minutes, and then you don't give citizens a chance to speak. Pierce County, I can't remember which council member I gave it to. I gave it to 2 council members. Pierce County's charter requires that they do a citizen forum every single meeting, that they hold a meeting in the districts at least once per year in each district, and it be at night. You guys don't do this. You don't care. You're not participating. And you have the same chair that's in here every year for 4 times. That gives your district more representation than anyone else. This gives you more power than anyone else. We need to change the chair every year to a different chair. You shouldn't be allowed to do this. Like everybody's doing. So you need to have these meetings at night and do it in districts so the people that are too far away can come to these meetings.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Zimerman is next.
Yeah. Problem? There's a sheriff here. What's the threat?
Wait a minute.
I can speak.
Mr. Zimerman.
Can I speak after him?
Yes, you. We'll call on you,
Hi,
Mr. Shaw.
Sam, keep my sign. Hi, my name is Alex Zimerman, and I live in Bellevue for 25 years, and Jenny Hag represent us for many years. I want what she will be our next chair, period. 15 years, nobody represent East Side. It's almost 300,000 people. 15 years. She only one Republican, she only one woman, and 15 year woman not represent Republican, not represent maybe man, but not a woman. It's a pure discriminatory. And you, Mr. Gossip, right now, oh, I forgot one nuance, very, very important. She gives speak in her committee every time public. She only one who doing this. One from East Side, a best of best. Jenny Hag, supposed to be next, be a chair. And you, Mr. Gossip, right now totally sick, and I'm sorry, the same age with you. You have a stroke. You're right now probably under Coumadin. And I know what does this mean, because I did this Coumadin to my mom for many years. I don't think so you right now qualify with IQ more than 60 by U.S. Supreme Court. When your IQ less than 60, you cannot be ever qualified like a criminal. You understand about your talking? So I want what is council make right now testify you how IQ right now, and I want what is you resign today, now, from chair of position. It's very simple. You know what this mean? And I'm caregiver for 20 plus years. I almost 10 times certificate like a caregiver, so I'm almost a doctor. Now I have a close to PhD in another probably 2 university diploma, but there's nothing to do with Coumadin. But when you under Coumadin, you cannot make a decision as 199%. So we demand now, so you resign from chair position, and Jenny Hag will be represent woman, Republican in East Side. Now. Yes, 3 seconds. Now.
Thank you. Your time is up.
In 2007, there was a crash they want you all to forget. And while this crash was taking place, a whole bunch of things were happening to the state of Washington and to the United States and to other countries, basically as the Lisbon Treaty was being pushed down Europe's throat, which was the vote to end all votes. They erased that from history, too. The reason it's important is because I was personally connected to their end game, and so is the state of Washington, because we have the strongest constitution. Our country has been sabotaged educationally, spiritually, financially, medically, and our constitution is constantly violated federally and state. You can't have a monopoly, you can't have a medical monopoly, you can't force vaccinations, et cetera, et cetera. I have a condition that was designed at the Kaiser Wilhelm Institute so that you can't see it. It's called Patagonia, and the purpose of it took them 30 years in Germany to create this wonderful condition that you can't see that causes pain, and the more you do, the worse you get. Then no one's getting the truth.
Ma'am, Ms. Revere, you have to...
Can I just ask you, you're so focused on the content of the 2 minutes, you don't listen to what I'm saying.
You have to take your seat, I'm sorry.
Is there an avenue you can suggest?
No.